good Sunday morning to you from the East Coast of the United States, 6:45 a.m. on August 21st, 2022. So I've got something a little bit different this morning. I've got out my milk frother here, and I've got some lovely, I already heated the milk, so I'm going to put in about 3 ounces of almond milk. And because I already heated it, I'm just going to use the cold froth setting on the frother. In other words, cold froth means it won't add any heat to it, because I don't want to end up with a cooked milk flavor. I've got something else I'm going to put in there. This is Rosehip Jam that I got in Germany. You can get it here too. It's made from rose hips. You know, on the rose bush, when those things that look like sort of green pods. Well, anyway, Google it, rose hips. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sweeten it with some rosehip jam. That might be a little heavy-handed with that. And in order to mix it in with the milk, I'm going to put it in my frother, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. The blue light on this means that it is just frothing the milk. It's not heating it up. And I hope that well, you know, there's always a chance that if you go ahead and mix something like this jam with milk that you're frothing, the milk may not froth as well or at all. And this is 30 calorie per cup almond milk. And sometimes it froths and sometimes it doesn't. But we'll see, okay? Oh, and I need to get something to put the coffee in, right? I haven't gotten that yet. Let's see, what do we have? I don't know how much it's going to make, but let's do a nice clear mug this morning, because that'll be really pretty. And let's get, I hope it'll be pretty if it comes out right. We get the machine heating up. Oh, okay. So this is ready. It did froth. Oh, some of it didn't mix in. Did you see that lump fly in there? Let me taste it. Because Rosehip Jam has a subtle flavor. It's not super sweet. Reminds me a little bit of a plum jam, or almost like apple, not applesauce, not apple jelly. There's a kind of an apple spread, I guess you call it, which is mostly macerated apples with a little bit of sweetening. It reminds me of that. Okay, now I've got some cocoa truffle coffee this morning because I thought that would pair well with the rosehip. So let's go ahead and we'll extract espresso. Now remember, this is just 3 ounces of milk in here, but it frothed up to, oh golly, I'd say at least 6 ounces, at least double. Okay, can I use this a spoon long enough? So hopefully I'm going to get that little lump of rosehip jam or preserves. Of course, in Germany they call it marmalade. Oh no, that's an Italian. I can't pronounce it the way a German would. I'm pronouncing it like an Italian would. Marmalade. Oh well, anyway, marmalade. To me, of course, marmalade means like orange marmalade, you know, with the pieces of orange peel in it. Okay, so not all of the jelly or jam or marmalade is dissolving in here. That's okay. Oh, I just got a little bit of it. Now, I will say this. This is, I would say, possibly an acquired taste for Americans because it's not super sweet. And we tend to expect that something that's like a jam or jelly or preserves would be really sweet. So, oh, look at how nicely that layered even after I stirred it up. So, yeah, we would expect things to be much sweeter than they are using this sort of thing. But what it does, I guess the thing that I like about it is that in not being super sweet, you're actually getting more of the flavor of the fruit or main ingredient that was used to make it. And yes, I know I've said before that often if you add sugar to something, it brings out the flavor. But I don't know, the rose hips, there are certain things that just don't need it. And a good example, by the way, to me, is coffee. I feel like if you sweeten coffee, I didn't used to feel that way, but because I liked sugar better than I liked coffee. But now I've come to feel that whenever I put some kind of sweetener in my coffee, it sort of kills some of the coffee flavor. Now this that I'm using is a flavored coffee to begin with. Well, I'll be quiet and give this a try. This is strange. I think I'm expecting it to be much sweeter. Maybe I've just got to get over that. Or maybe I need to add some simple syrup. Let's see. This is an interesting taste. It's not bad. It's just really interesting. It's something I think that I would have to get used to. I don't plan to get used to it because I don't have that much left in the jar. I'm not going to buy more. Certainly not from Germany since I'm back in the United States now. But this is fun to try. You know, if you have various kinds of jams and preserves and jellies in your fridge, every once in a while be adventurous and try using them to sweeten or flavor your coffee. Wonder if this would have been better with a stronger coffee? I don't know. I may give it a try later. And it almost has a little bit of a medicinal taste to me. I think this might have been better with cream rather than almond milk. Oh dear, do you know what? Since I only have 2 cups of coffee in the morning, I think I may make myself another cup. And what will I do with this? I don't know. Let me taste the froth. All right, before I dump this out, oh dear. And you know, I hate dumping stuff out. Let me see, can I find the simple syrup? Ah, good, first try. Okay, I am just going to put the tiniest little bit. Okay, tiny bit of simple syrup. This froth is thick enough that the simple syrup laid on the top, so I think that actually this Rosehip Jam helped the froth to actually be thicker than normal. You know, look at it. It's not just bubbles, it's like creamy. All right, you know what? Oh, I hate to do this. And I hate that I wasted some of this, but, and you know, I rarely do this, but into the sink it goes. All right, I'm gonna wash out the coffee frother. Actually, you know what? I just wash it. I've got lots of hot milk in this. I just make myself a cup of espresso with hot milk. So look, try new things. It's fun. And hey, if you try this, you might like it. I didn't. You might. We're all different, right? It takes all kinds to make the world go round. Have a good day.